What's up, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick. Alright, tonight we're taking a look at yet another pumpkin beer that I haven't had yet, haven't reviewed. So yeah, this one is the Kern River Brewing Company Pumpkin Ale. Now, if you guys haven't heard of Kern River Brewing before, they are very famously known for their Citra Double IPA. It's one of the most sought after, highest rated beers in the world, never mind just double IPAs. It is extremely hard to get. They only make it a couple times a year, and besides that, I don't really hear a lot of hype about their beers, but that one in particular is the one that they're known for. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to get to try a different beer from them without any hype, and especially because it's a pumpkin beer, and they're a very, very small, high quality brewery. And they're in a really cool spot in California too. They're like right outside of the Sequoia National Forest, and they're like in this old west kind of town, old Wild West look to it and everything. And they have like beautiful views of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. So I would love to go out there and check it out sometime. But anyways, yeah, really solid small brewery. And this one is 6% alcohol, and it says on the bottle, "So good it's scary. This fall seasonal ale is brewed with real pumpkin and a hint of allspice. It pours slightly orange in color with a light sweetness and spicy finish. This beer is no trick and all treat." So yeah, I'm really excited to try it, guys. And again, like many of the other ones this year, this is a 2012 bottle from last year because I just had way too many pumpkin beers left over. So I just tucked them away, and now that's why I'm getting to try all these new ones instead of going to trade for a fresh one. I'm just reviewing all the old ones. So yeah, this is a 2012 bottle, and I'm hoping it held up well. So let's get right into it, guys, with the Kern River Pumpkin Ale. Alright, guys, so there it is in the glass. This is the most incredible head I have ever seen, probably on any beer. I mean, I don't know if you can see exactly what's going on here, but it's kind of ridiculous. Look at that thing. It's like someone just emptied a can of whipped cream on top of this beer. It's absolutely crazy, and it's taking its sweet time dissipating. I might have to stick my face in this thing just to get into it. But yeah, anyways, incredible head. It literally looks like just whipped cream just kind of sitting there. Huge bubbles. It's a white head. The beer is absolutely beautiful. It's a clear, like orange color, and there's a ton of carbonation coming up from the bottom of the glass in this one. Look at this head. It's not going anywhere. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so orange beer, clear, tons of carbonation. As soon as I popped the top off, I could get a whiff of what I was about to indulge in here. And yeah, it smelled amazing already. Alright, so I'm going to try to get an aroma out of this, but it might be a little hard with this head not going anywhere at all. But let's give it a try, guys. Oh my god, yeah, that smells awesome. It's like pumpkin pie filling. Definitely allspice, as they said, as advertised. Getting a lot of that allspice character. Getting that spicy kind of cinnamon, nutmeg. It smells honestly like a pumpkin pie just came right out of the oven, just like warm and fresh, ready to go. Definitely picking up some of that pumpkin, actual pumpkin in there, but yeah, it smells absolutely awesome. I'm glad this looks like it's going to be another good one after a year of aging. So I just can't get over. I'm just sitting here now, guys, waiting, and nothing is happening except awesomeness in front of me. I've never seen so much carbonation going absolutely insane. I've never seen a head like this on a beer. It just will not quit. Alright, guys, I'm not going to wait any longer. I'll be here all night waiting for this thing to dissipate. So cheers. Wow. Yes, I know it's on my face. I don't care. This tastes so good. Oh my god. The aroma matches the flavor perfectly. It's actually unbelievable how well it matches up. The aroma is like a tease to how good it actually tastes. Wow. Yeah, this beer is absolutely fantastic. So taking a first sip of this beer, or second sip of this beer, the first thing you're getting is that pop of sweetness, immediately followed up by the allspice. It's undeniable, it's all there, and it carries through the entire taste, all the way through the mouth, in the finish. It's a very, very pleasant finish. It tastes like you just had like a slice of pumpkin pie, and fresh out of the oven too. There's something really nice and like this breadiness to it, almost like a graham cracker crust type thing, which we usually talk about in pumpkin beers. But it's like taking a bite out of a fresh pumpkin pie. It's really interesting. It doesn't taste quite like any of the other pumpkin beers. I'd say it's definitely heavier on the spice, and more so focused on the actual real pumpkin flavor. And that's awesome. Like it definitely is its own unique beer. It definitely, I can't compare it to any other pumpkin beer. The allspice is so nice in this one though. It just completely matches up perfectly with the real pumpkin in this beer. And then I'm starting to get some brown sugar notes as well, and that's really the sweetness factor in this beer. Definitely not too sweet at all. Carbonation is intense. I mean, it's definitely overcarbonated. To me, I don't really think that's a big deal because it kind of just tastes really spritzy almost. In fact, it definitely tastes like a spritzy beer. But that's a good thing. I mean, it's a pumpkin beer. You don't necessarily want it overly heavy, overly thick, anything like that. And it really moves across your palate nice and smoothly because of that. And you just keep wanting to sip it. In some ways, it's a refreshing pumpkin beer, even though it has a lot of the pumpkin pie characteristics to it. It's very, very much like a refreshing pumpkin beer. At 6% alcohol, you don't taste it or smell it, obviously. But this is a really well-crafted pumpkin ale. And let's see, I'm burping, which I usually don't do, but this is really carbonated. But yeah, it's a really well-crafted pumpkin ale, and it's not exactly like any other that I've had yet, and that's saying a lot since I've had a ton of them. So, okay guys, so to wrap things up with the Kern River Pumpkin Ale, it's a really good pumpkin ale. There's no question about it, especially for a year of age on it, and it's only 6% alcohol. It held up really well. All the spices are there, the pumpkin's there. I don't think it lost anything. I'd love to try it fresh, of course. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a really, really good one. It's heavy on the allspice, it's heavy on the carbonation, but those things are okay with me. I'm still getting enough sweetness, I'm still getting enough pumpkin. The beer just works for me. The one thing about it though with the carbonation is it kind of foams up in your mouth a little bit when you take a sip. I mean, it's spritzy and it kind of foams up. So it's kind of contradicting each other a little bit because of the overcarbonation. But other than that, guys, it's a really solid pumpkin ale. I would definitely trade for this if you're a pumpkin head and you want to try them all. I would definitely reach out to somebody and try to get one of these bottles fresh. I know it's out, or it's coming out at the end of the month, so definitely hook it up if you can. I might try to get a fresh bottle myself because I like this one so much. So anyways, guys, this has an 85 score overall on BeerAdvocate. And in my opinion, I think that's a little bit low. For this one, I would say actually probably about a 90. It's really good. I could drink this all day, and I would enjoy it very, very much. If for nothing else, that ridiculously cool head that it produces is kind of fun to watch and enjoy and stick in your face. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go 90 on this one, guys. I mean, it's for me, it's not an 85 as on BeerAdvocate, but I think it is hard to make a really good pumpkin ale, and you find that if you go and look and try a lot of them, they're really not good. So to find one like this, from a really small brewery that I've never had before is very fun for me to try. And yeah, you guys should definitely reach out and try to get one of these bottles. I know they're coming out with it. Yeah, they'll be out with this beer soon, maybe a week or two at the end of the month. So definitely get it if you can. Reach out to somebody, try to trade for it or whatever. If you're a pumpkin fanatic like I am, then you'll want it just to try it. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to go 90 on this one. And yeah, well, thanks for watching. And remember, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next beer review, guys. Cheers.